Okay, we should be live. In a morning stream today. Hello. Oh. That could have been fatal. Fella good. Oh, sorry. There you go. Fella good. I'd say about 5 feet. Maybe. Yeah, I'm about as tall as this thing. I'm gonna try to put you guys back. I don't know if I'm doing this too early in the morning or not, 'cause it's like 9:30. There we go. And it's a little bad glare, but... Wow. It's about as good as it's gonna get. I'm sorry for the glare, but I can't really do much about it. Got my hat on because I literally just woke up. Well, I've been up for about half an hour. I'm just lying here, but it's just gonna wait, see if anyone shows up. Trying to figure out what time I should really be doing this. Because what I do is like in the middle of the night, between like 1 and 3 in the morning, and I tend to get like a few people maybe. So I'm thinking maybe doing it at this time in the morning is any better. So I'll just wait for the people to show up and we'll get started. Hopefully, start something up. Ugh. Ugh. I'm probably gonna be live till about 10:30, depending on how things go. Hopefully it's like 3 people show up though. That'd be nice. I know it's a little early, so I won't be surprised if not too many people show up. I'll actually reposition you guys a bit. So I should probably share this on social media and whatnot, but I don't know if I can do that on my phone while it's still streaming on my phone. So there's that. Actually, I think I can do this. Yeah, share. Facebook. Do anything? Here we go. Yes. Doing, fuck off. Well, we're doing a morning stream. Start your day. Also, it's a weekday, so some people might be at work. For the weekend, there might be more people, so I won't be surprised if no one shows up. There. It's shared on my main Facebook now, not my Facebook page, which, if anyone is watching this, I should just go to my Facebook page. YouTube, or Facebook.com/slash mystudio95. So I can share this anywhere else. Let's see, Facebook, copy link. Here we go, Twitter. Tweet it. Oh. Sorry, I didn't realize it disconnected. Hopefully no one was here when it disconnected. I'm back. Just shared it to Twitter, to my main Facebook. Oh, fuck. My phone buzzed, and I don't know why. So I can check my phone. Oh, it's just, Facebook. Yeah, don't care. Alright. 7 minutes in and nothing. Great. Worst case, I'll go for another, I don't know, 15-20 minutes and see what happens. So I want to at least get something going. At least with 1 or 2 people would be nice. I know it's early in the morning though, and plus I don't have many subscribers anyways, so I don't expect much people here. I'm expecting maybe 1 or 2 if I'm lucky, type of thing. Looks like a really nice day out, and I don't know how well you're gonna see that. Suns are shining, and that's cool. Oh, also, you should expect another review out hopefully within a week. I'm gonna try to get it out before the end of July, but looking how busy my end of July here is gonna be, which if you see the title, you know one of the things I'm doing. Oh fuck, lost my train of thought there for a second. Well, I'm gonna be quite busy for my end of July here, so I don't know how much editing I'm gonna be able to get in. I have started editing. I got the intro of the review done. It's a 16-bit show game review. I think it's gonna be pretty damn good. It's not. Fuck, I'm trying to find a place to put you guys. God, if I could stick you right there, that'd be perfect. Hold my arm up. Ugh. I should probably sit up anyways. Oh God, the sun. That head is in the way of it. There we go. There. Let's do it. I could just sit on my computer chair, which is where I normally do my streams on my computer, which is over there. That's where all the editing magic is done. Right where I sleep. Technically, it is sometimes where I end up falling asleep for everything. I have fallen asleep on this chair while editing a few times. And while just doing random shit. I think even while watching YouTube videos, I've passed out. But that's on just days where I don't sleep too well. Like, although my eyes look a little baggy, I'm on about, let's see, I'd say about 7+ hours of sleep. You know, around, sorry, cough. Around, 7.5 hours. So, you know, I'm pretty good. Pretty good for sleep. See, it's this fucking light in behind me. It's not one of the bad things about doing streams at this hour. In my room, anyways. I got the sun beaming on me at this time. It'd be a good time to record videos, though. I should really do more stuff in the morning for videos. Instead of, in the middle of the night like I usually do. Which is literally, like, the worst timing in terms of lighting in my room. Which is why all my videos tend to be kind of poorly lit. Yeah. Alright, we're 11 minutes in. I still haven't seen a single person show up, unfortunately. Okay, put anything in the chat here. Show chat. Show nothing. Well, I'll go until about the 20-minute mark and see where we are then. No, that's going frontwards. Just trying to think of what to do. How much to talk about when there's no interaction going on, you know? Like my very first live stream I did, I actually had about 10 plus people show up. That was done at like about 1 in the morning around there. It was fun actually. I had a fun time doing that stream. I might do another stream tonight at some point, by the way, just for the hell of it. See if I get some people in at that time. Because then again, you know, here in Canada, anyways, it's about, I think, not even 10 a.m. yet. So, actually, I can tell you the exact time. Okay, it's 9:46. Wow, my phone is hot. Shit, it's not good. Yeah, it's 9:45 in the morning. So, I don't suspect many people in my end of the world are gonna be, you know, on. They're gonna be still sleeping or at work or school. Or, you know, whatever people are doing these days. Whoops, sorry. That. I'll fix you guys here now. That works. Let's see what fucking happens. Oh, boy. That's a tiger. Hey, I've actually had this plush for shit, man. I couldn't even tell you how many years. This guy's got to be early 2000s, maybe. I would tell you, but his tag's absolutely destroyed. You can just hang out over wherever. Right over there, that works. Well, I think I know not to do these in the morning too often. Truthfully, I would like to do them like in the middle of the day or like early evening. My household kind of gets loud around that time. Louder, anyways. So it's a little hard. Plus, so I guess I'll show you quickly. Yeah. That over there, if you can see it, is the laundry room. So my bedroom is shared with where we do all the laundry. We do laundry pretty often. We do at least a load a day. So I have people coming down here every day, which is, you know, manageable. You know, I got nothing wrong with it, but you know, in terms of making videos and live streaming, it kind of sucks. Then again, even with the amount of noise from upstairs, I can't really do much. Oh, I got a very bad connection. Oh, no, we're good now. I can't do much for videos anyways during the day. Well, when it's not summer, I can, technically. Because my little brother's in school then, so I have a little brother that's 12 years old. He's severely autistic. Upstairs right now. Pretty quiet this morning, but there's some mornings where he's jumping up and down a lot, which sucks, but I can't do much about it. At the 16-minute mark. I guess this is for anybody that watches this afterwards, so I'll talk about Conbravo. Because I'm going to be there this Saturday, which is... fuck, I don't even know my dates. I think today is like the 27th of July, I think. So that'll be, let's see, it's Thursday. So the 29th, if I've done the math correctly. It's the 20th, 29th, and 30th. So the 29th on Saturday, I'll be at Conbravo in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. This will be my 6th year going. Actually, I can show you some of the passes I have to prove that to you. Hang on one second. Okay. I'll move you yet again. This time over here. There. These are all my convention passes I've collected over the last, like, 6+ years. I think the first con I ever went to was in 2012, so... 13, 2014, 2015, you know, about 6 years in one of the cons now. Most of these are Conbravo passes. I'll just remove the ones that are not. That's from Con G in Guelph. They don't run this convention anymore. This was the second last year and the only year that I attended in Guelph, Ontario. Was actually not a bad convention. I went down there with Big Jack Films. It was pretty fun. This was from last Anime North in Toronto, which was the last convention I went to. You can see our Studio 90. Well, it's flipped backwards, but this is Studio 95. Brad Dunn on there. That wasn't a bad con. I like Anime North quite a bit actually, but something I'd like to go for the whole weekend for, which I'll show you here. This was 2015, I believe. I skipped out on 2016 due to budgeting reasons, and that was my weekend pass in 2015. So yeah, everything else though is Conbravo. Right here is Conbravo. This is from 2015. So not last year, but the year beforehand. I got this signed by Pro Jared and Grant. I forgot his last name. I have trouble reading it on here. But he did the music for like a bunch of Rareware games, Banjo-Kazooie and stuff like that. And Pro Jared is a YouTuber. Works with Normal Boots, which is where like Peanut Butter Gamer, the Completionist, those guys on there. He makes videos. Go check him out, by the way. Cool guy. Let's see, this one here, I think it's my most recent one. Yeah, it's from last year. The last one that seems to have a armband thingy, which I like. I hope they have them again this year. If not, I might even just bring on my old lanyards just in case. That's last year's. Not signed by anybody, just has my name on the back and on the front. Yeah, that's last year's Conbravo. So it's 2 years worth, and I got 3 more here. This is my very first Conbravo badge. This was before they did it at the Hamilton Convention Center. They did it at like a Hilton Inn or some hotel. I forgot what it's called. But I remember that year was a good fucking year, man. They had Doug Walker there and Angry Video Game there, both of which unfortunately I was not able to say hi to that year. I did see Doug Walker's panel, and I was in line to meet the Angry Video Game there. I was in that line for gotta have been an hour and a half, 2 hours, and there was the nerd, and he didn't do his panel because there's so many people in line wanting to meet him. He decided to skip his panel to continue signing autographs and talking to people. I was one of the last 20. No. I even say like 10 people in line, and unfortunately they didn't allow him to stay any longer, so I missed out on meeting him, which sucks. But this year, Doug Walker is going to be at Conbravo, so I'll get to at least meet one of those guys. Yeah, this is the very first pass, though, from 2012. It doesn't have a year on here, I'm pretty sure that's what it's from. This is the one I got in 2013. This was my second year there, and this does have a signature on it from Mara Wilson. Mara Wilson, she was the main girl in Matilda, as well as the little girl in Mrs. Doubtfire. And she's worked a lot with Channel Awesome and Doug Walker. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit. And I got one more pass here. This is from 2014. I got no signatures on it, but that one's cool. It's kind of weird that they did small, these 3 small ones. Yeah, these were back to back, I believe. Then they did the big one year. And then they went back to smalls. But like a circular, it's like a rectangle with circle edges. instead of the straight edges. So I wonder what they'll do this year. If they'll go back to the big one, if they'll have another square one like that, one like this, who knows. But I always keep my convention passes, so I have these 5, and then 2 from Anime North and 1 from Con G. So I have 7 convention passes, and I've been to more conventions than that. That's just the ones that give out like nice passes like this, which I wished a lot of the bigger ones like Fan Expo and whatnot would do that. I mean, I think Fan Expo does, but you get like the premium stuff, which is expensive. I've only been to Fan Expo in Toronto once last year. I'm probably gonna go this year. It depends on what's going on at the time and my money and everything. So I'm not making an announcement for that yet. That's up in the air. But Conbravo this weekend, this Saturday is for sure. So feel free to come out and say hi. And I guess there was something else I wanted to talk about. Since someone's here, I may as well say it in here too. So hopefully someone watches this afterwards. Because I'm going to leave this one public. Normally I don't leave these public, but this one I'm going to. For a bit anyway. For maybe a day or two, and then I'm going to make it unlisted again. Like I've done with the other ones. Sorry, I lost the train of thought there again. I do that sometimes. But yeah, my other announcement is I have a VidMe now. Vid.me, which is like YouTube, but not as many people. But the reason why I did that was because I wanted to have a backup in case YouTube ever went completely under. Or if I put up a video, it gets taken down for copyright reasons and stuff like that. So it's essentially just a backup. I might upload an older review there once in a while or something like that too. So there might be some content on there. But I suggest if you are on VidMe, head over to VidMe, vid.me/studio95. Go check that out. It's now in the description of every video that I'm going to put out from my last video up. Including the video game review I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to say what I'm reviewing, but it is Nickelodeon themed since I'm getting to the end of Nickelodeon month. Which I've actually quite enjoyed making those videos, actually. They were a lot of work, but I think they turned out pretty decent, and I enjoyed them. And I think this one's going to turn out pretty decent, too, and yeah, I like, the one thing I don't like about theme months is the amount of work. And I know that's going to make me sound lazy, but I always try to do now, if I ever do a theme month, really good, well-edited videos, and doing, 3-4 of them in a month, that consumes a lot of your free time. Definitely does. Because it takes me roughly about, I'd say 4 to 7 days to do one of my reviews. Sometimes less, sometimes more. It depends on how in detail I go and what clips I need and stuff like that, and generally just what time I have that week. So definitely, when you're doing 3 to 4 videos, if you do that in a month, it definitely takes up a lot of time. It's not like a lot of Let's Players that could do a video or 2 a day, which that's still a lot of fucking work, by the way. I can never do that. But that does require less extensive editing. Plus, a lot of those guys have their own editors anyways. I wish I had my own editor. That'd be fucking awesome. But I can't really afford an editor for my videos. If my channel ever really takes off and I start making a living out of this, which is not something I'm planning for, but it's something that I would really love to do. If I ever get the chance to do it, I'll do it. But I'm not planning to do it just because of the state of YouTube currently and stuff like that. And the sheer fact that in general YouTube, if you're going to pursue it. If you have the passion for it, go for it. But always have a backup plan in mind is my biggest recommendation. Always have a backup plan. Because YouTube changes like a motherfucker. The algorithm changes constantly. lots of things change on YouTube, and it can either make your channel better or it can fuck your channel over. And it's one of those things where you gotta be, for one, you gotta be uploading a fuck ton if you want. Well, not. You gotta at least be putting a video or two up a week, I find. You gotta keep your audience an engaged audience. You have to keep people coming back as much as possible. And you gotta do that, because it's not really about the subscribers as much as about the views in terms of making money. I'm not saying you should make videos just for the money. I do think the people that make it far, people that do have the passion for it, for the most part. Because a lot of people that are just in it purely for the money, a lot of them don't end up making it. They get on YouTube thinking this is a gateway to be a millionaire, you know, all that type of stuff. And then they do it and realize they're getting nowhere. And a lot of people that are in it purely for the money end up giving up completely on YouTube, on making YouTube videos. And I can understand why, if you're doing it completely for the money and you give up on it, because it takes years, a lot of the time, unless you have something that takes off straight away. An example of that are those fucking, oh hey, we got somebody in here actually. I'm not just talking randomly anymore. Hello. I'm just kind of rambling on, hoping someone will show up, and hopefully someone watches after it's done. Because I am going to be getting off in probably a few minutes unless some people show up. Anyways, I kind of lost my train of thought there. Okay, I kind of remember now. Yeah, so there are some people that get on here and blow up really fast. Like those Paul brothers. I don't watch them. I don't like their vlogs or anything like that. And Jake Paul seems like a piece of shit. Logan Paul, I don't watch any of his crap either. But they blew up really fast, and that can happen, but it's very unlikely. If you get on YouTube, make sure it's something you have a passion for. Make sure it's something that you're not in it just for the money, because you're generally very, 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 even though you're very unlikely to make it anyways, it makes you even more unlikely. And always have a backup plan, because it's always good to not put all your eggs in one basket. I find it's always good to have different options, whether it's different websites to upload to, whether it's different careers in general. Always have a backup plan. Okay, we're about the half-hour mark here, so I might end it now. You know, I see one person's finally in here. Well, let's get some views afterwards. Yeah, sum it up. I'm going to Conbravo in Hamilton, at the Hamilton Convention Center, which is on 1 Summers Lane in Hamilton. I'll be there on Saturday, this Saturday, so come say hi. I have vidme.com, or vid.me/studio95, and you just heard all my tips about YouTube. So, if anyone popped in here, I see one person's here now. Thanks for coming in at the end here. Feel free to subscribe if you're not subscribed to here, and yeah, I'll have a review or something up soon. I will check out the VidMe. Thanks, Dylan, man. Actually, I might stay on for a bit if you want to talk or something, because I really haven't had anyone here in the last half an hour. Also, keep in mind the VidMe has nothing on it right now. It's just like my backup, in case YouTube goes under or I get like a copyrighted video or something. So if you want to shout out a few questions, go ahead. Oh, no worries, man. No worries. I guess I'll probably go then. But thanks for coming in anyways, Dylan, man. Alright, yeah. I gotta do some stuff soon anyways, so peace.